This is an exciting time. Zeke and I have been waiting for a long time for Craig Showmaker to return. And Allie's meeting him.
Thank you. I'm a very happy man. I'm divorced now.
So you're a happy man because
Yes.
of that?
No, I'm not happy. All the shows this improv, I forgot that this weekend at the improv are benefit shows, and all proceeds go to my ex-wife. I'll let you know that then.
Does this mean you're not driving the minivan anymore?
I know. I got the minivan, and she got the house. So I basically, she gave me the loser cruiser. She knows I'm never going to find anyone else again driving down the street in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
That's what I was going to say. Are you okay with driving a minivan as a man?
No, I'm not. But you never get pulled over. That's the good news. The cops go, let him go. He suffered enough for guys.
So now do you call the car the house now?
That is my home. It's
Hey, I tell my wife every time we're at a stoplight and I'm in the minivan and some guy with his little hot rod red convertibles next to me, I just turn to her and I say, you know what? I'm so manly, I need this massive vehicle to hold all my progeny.
Yes.
And
To beat
not
down
his,
your testosterone.
his tiny little two-seater. She goes, you keep telling yourself.
It is amazing how we have the equipment to raise kids. So
Yes.
You have to have all the proper. I have 2 kids in a minivan. Why do I have a minivan? And I'll give you my life in a nutshell. I'm hanging out with my friends at this outdoor cafe, and they have no idea. They're not married. They're single. They're checking out the ladies. My one friend goes, "Whoa, check her out." I'm going, "Look at that stroller she's pushing." That's a Graco 2000. I must have that.
Cup holders.
It folds up to a backpack. Got airbags. Is it amazing, all the equipment raising kids? Here's one. My wife, when she was pregnant, had a funnel with a tube, and then she put it on her belly, and she goes, "Now sing to the baby."
Oh, yeah.
So now I have to sing through a tube to the... I'm like... What do you want me to sing? She goes, anything. I'm like, ooh, let the dogs out. Ooh, raise your hands in the air. I'm singing into it, and then the baby monitor, my wife is on a monitor like Anne Frank in an attic listening for Nazis.
Oh!
Yeah.
Shh, what was that? I go, he farted. That's what they do.
But did you ever pick up like the neighbor's kids on your monitor?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ghost kid who's crying?
How did my kid become a teenager arguing about being caught with alcohol?
Yeah.
How did this happen? How did this end up on my monitor? It's amazing. And then the baby Mozart, you ever heard about this?
Oh, yeah.
They put Mozart in their crib, supposed to help them sleep and make them smarter. I mean, if things changed, when I was a kid in my crib in Philadelphia, I was my great aunt, chain smoking Marlboro Red, singing me a lullaby. You know, when the bow breaks, the cradle will fall. Down will come Craigie. Here, play with my smoke ring. Look, the Olympic symbol. That's a true story.
You need all that extra stuff. I know. We didn't have car seats when we were kids.
No.
We just climbed around in the back.
That's it. We wrestled with each other. Jumped on the drivers. That
Seats
was fun.
facing backwards.
Absolutely.
And you make fun of the guy behind you in a traffic jam, and your whole goal as a kid was to get an adult to give you the finger. That was victory. Yes!
Yeah.
Mommy, he gave me the finger. And our mom smoked back then. Roll up the window, it's cold in here.
The seatbelts were designed to disappear into the seat.
Who
They were
cares?
made like
Our
that.
seatbelt was mom's arm.
Yeah.
Reaching
In front of
across.
you.
And the kids today, they'll never argue over a hump.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The hump in the middle of the car.
Right? That argument will never exist
Yeah.
anymore. I'm not sitting on that hump. I rode a hump all the way to Florida last time. No, it's not going to happen.
With your knees around your ears,
Well,
yeah.
that's actually similar to my book. I have a whole book about this. 2 books, children's books.
Yeah.
You have now what your daddy had then, what you have now what your mommy had then.
That's right.
Absolutely.
You have aromatherapy. Mommy had Vicks Vapo Rub. Remember the rub? The rub was good for everything. It was so strong, they put it on your chest. I'm cleared up. I'm good to go. That could cut through leprosy. The problem is you stunk for a month. You couldn't play hide and go seek. They go, ready or not, here I come. He's in the hamper. There he is, right. Are you kidding me? Now they have bottled water. We had a garden hose. They didn't care about health and taste back then. First 5 minutes was rubber tasting, worms, bugs. Suck it down, I'm thirsty. So, yeah, you can get those books, by the way, at the laughterstore.com. It's called, what you have now what your daddy had then, what you have now what your mommy had. Craig Showmaker. You get all my stuff. I go everywhere from children's books to the Love Master.
And now Craig's next book is going to be called What My Wife Has That I Used to.
I was writing that down.
That is so wrong, but so right. And I'm actually gonna write that book.
Here's my house.
That's the sequel.
It could be a pop-up book of your house.
Well, listen, it didn't matter if I did live in it. She decorated with feng shui. You know what feng shui is? Feng shui. It's an ancient Chinese word which means put your husband's crap in the garage. That's a true story. I used to go out and visit my old life. There's my Barca Lounger. I just go sit in the Barca Lounger in the garage. Men love the garage. No, we tell you we do because it has to be some sort of an acceptance that goes on. What
Well,
else
if
are we
men
gonna
had
say?
taste, then their stuff wouldn't end up in the garage.
Well, what do you mean if we have taste? It's your taste. It's your taste. We have we think that our coffee table is a beautiful piece of art.
But that's the reason that women feel so sorry for men and marry them so that they can have decent places to live with actual decorations.
What? Why do you say decent place? We're going to get an argument now. You're going to divorce me any minute now.
Because where my husband lived before I got married had spiders that they had named living in the
See,
bathroom.
he
in the
named
shower.
them. He named them. Those
They've
are
been
called
there for
pets.
2 years.
Those are called pets. And now you took those pets away from him because you think that those weren't
I
good
sent
taste.
them to a better place.
It is, this is why I'm starting my own show. It's called Straight Eye for the Whipped Guy. Because, I mean, there's a lot of men who could qualify for this show. How about the pillows that you put on the bed? Do we
What's
need
wrong
those
with
too?
Pillows? Pillows are great.
What are you building the fort from Les Miserables? It's like the barricade. I gotta go over a barricade to get some action.
They need the colors.
Barricade, Jean at last. I gotta. It's unbelievable. All you need is 2 pillows, maybe one more to prop something up, but that's it. End it right there. If you have more pillows on your bed, yeah.
I'm with you on that because to go to bed at night, I feel like I'm volunteering in a flood. Throwing these pillows.
Sandbagging.
Like 15
got them
pillows on my bed.
sandbags.
I'm with you on the pillows thing. Why is it?
He's working the levee over here to try to get some action. This is not right.
Yeah.
And how about and you know what else you do?
They're fluffy.
And see, you're so justified and right with all this. And you're wrong. You're wrong. You know, men, we want a big dog, but we end up with I had a wiener dog.
Oh,
no.
That was my stepdog. She brought it into the marriage. I had to get to know the wiener dog. She feed it too much. It was a kielbasa walking down the street and his big gut dragging on the ground. It got stuck on a speed bump. This kid. Sausage. I'm glad to be rid of him. And you know why? And you know what? Do you know the dachshunds? You know what they do? They burrow under the covers. The dog would sleep with us. There's me, my wife, and a U-boat coming in. dive. And I sleep in the nude, and they're known for... they're looking for badgers. That's why they burrow. They're looking for badgers. I'm going, that's no badger. That's the love master.
Oh, Come see him, and it's a benefit for his wife all this weekend at the Improv.
Well, no, wait a minute.
For his wife. His
My
ex-wife.
but she got half my jokes in the divorce, by the way. Can you believe that?
You can tell Craig Shoemaker, man.
It's actually able this next week.
She's playing a theater. Yeah, 5,000 seats.
Craig, always a pleasure, man.
Thanks for having me.
Have a great time in Pittsburgh.